I haven't really figured out this character's combo game yet, Water Dragon, but I'm getting an idea of how I want to play a decent bit of their neutral, which is, I think, like where you wanted to be starting anyway. I do think like down tilt F tilt is pretty good. I think if you read that they're not going to air dodge, down tilt into side B is pretty solid. I kind of like up throw at 0 into up B. That seems okay. At really high percents, you can do like down air into up B, into side B, and stuff like that. This character's got some interesting stuff going on for them. And honestly, the more and more I play this character, the more they feel like Ganondorf. They feel like better Ganondorf because of how slow they are in neutral, but also how absurdly hard you get rewarded for hard reads of any caliber. Technoan, I'm going to be completely honest, the Falcon buffs are basically inconsequential. The shield change is nice because he did get his shield poked a bit, but the jab thing, his jab still fails pretty often. They toggled the wrong jab. Jab 2 is the one that had all the problems, and then they're like, let's alter jab 1 instead. That wasn't even the problem. So jab still fails fairly often, sadly, but correct way to play Byleth is to not move at all. Also, I love how much insane hit stun that thing has. The Falcon Byleth matchup? More likely than not, Falcon will win. If I just had to guess. Oh! Also, I'm alive? Let's go. Let's go! This character has got some sauce. I love this downer though. It's so extra. Everything about it. Alright, you got it. Understandable. Like, look at that. I died center stage at like 40-ish. Yeah, that's why this character kind of reminds me of Ganondorf. They're so slow, but the reward they get is crazy. Except unlike Ganondorf, they have tons of ways they can cover options. And tons of ways they can threat to neutral way more. Oh, Jesus. Like, look at that! Dead! From that distance! Crazy. Dead! Oh my god. There's no way this character's bad. I know a decent amount of people think that, but the more I play this character, the more I think they're secretly good, but they're gonna require a really good player to do well with them. Jesus Christ! Bruh! This character! This character feels so much like Ganondorf, except they feel like Ganondorf if he was an actually like decent character. Maybe Lord Phallus. The more I play them, the more I like them. The more I play them, the more I like them. Oh, baby. Oh god! Yeah, don't shield that move. Understandable, have a nice day. And Operation Daddy was redeemed? Say no more. Alright. Let me turn on that other webcam real quick. Where is it? Oh yeah, it's called the Swole Cam. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What are you doing, Brian? Come on. Oh my god. You're right, you're right, you're right. Genius? Byleth feels like actual decent Ganondorf. Oh, Spirit Tonic? My next, like, notable tournament is, Dare to Dare. That's a regional this weekend. It's gonna have, Meister, Arfang, Peepnut, myself, Sunito, Cola, Wrath, maybe some top North Carolina players, a few, like, a handful of Florida players, like Saj, Tachyon, and others. Basically a Southeast regional. Should be a good tournament, and it's being streamed by Recursion and Typo House Games. Yeah, Blitz. To me, like, Byleth reminds me of Ganondorf. Except with sufficient reward for winning neutral and actual things you can do to control neutral. Like, they're so slow, but you just get such insane reward if you know what you're doing. It's like Ganon with their speed and punish game, except with an actual neutral and recovery. Also, they're less combo food, so that's good. But yeah, I like how different they feel from all the other Fire Emblem characters. I remember when they were first revealed, I was worried that we were gonna be like, yep, another Fire Emblem character. They did a really good job of making them feel very distinct from the rest of them. Bruh, that almost worked. What? Did you see that? What was that interaction? Also relax. My first inclination of this matchup is that it's probably Falcon's favor. If I just had to guess right now, if you put a gun to my head and said, you have to guess what the matchup's gonna be like right now, I would say +1 Falcon's favor. Their space control is really good, and they're rewarded super hard off of hard reads. But oh my god, is it hard for them to get us out. We win neutral like once, and they can realistically die. Because they just cannot get us away. And then we've got the speed to get around the fact that our range is so much worse than theirs. We've got the speed to compensate for that. Jesus! All the way across the stage. And that wasn't even like super high percents. Krabby? I'm mostly just disappointed that they clearly acknowledged that Jab had issues, but instead of properly fixing it, they messed with Jab 1 instead of Jab 2, which was the actual part of the move that had issues. Like, obviously, they did make it a little more consistent than it was before, but they could have fixed it all together if they just messed with Jab 2 instead of Jab 1. Like, that was literally the only problem. And they're just like, nah. So I'm hopeful, and whatever the next patch is, they're like, wait a second. You know that one patch where they fixed, like, everyone's jabs that were like that? They tried to do it with Falcon, but they didn't succeed. So I'm hoping in the next patch they'll fix that. Do you think they could ever make Falcon S or A tier? I think if they fixed all of his issues, he would be a pretty solid high tier. Because to be quite honest, I think his turnaround by itself is the reason he loses half of his matchups. I think literally half of his losing matchups would turn into even matchups if they just fix his turnaround and nothing else. Oh, Jesus. Well, that's a way to end the set. Good games.